Let's do this back. What's up, guys? I know a lot of y'all been waiting for this build, and I am super duper excited to announce that I can actually release it now because we do have a Discord now. Also, please don't be worried if you think you're gonna have to go through some subscriber BS bot. As before I took my break, I was a viewer just like you guys, so that's why all my builds will be perfectly free and you can just interact with them whenever. Really, the only thing the Discord server will be used for is organization, because I was replying to a lot of you guys DMs over TikTok, and that was getting really confusing and clustered. So if you have any more questions, please feel free to join the Discord and I'll answer all of them there. Also, the Discord server will have new build ideas that I want to come up with, and I shared to the community for testing. Not only my ideas, you guys also have a forum section in the channels where you can share your own ideas and ping me if you want. This is also where I'll be hosting most of my giveaways. Like, I have so many relics. Like, I'll put a picture of my Bing now. I'm going to be giving a lot of relics away, and if you want to win some, join the Discord. It's super duper free. Might as well. You have nothing to lose. And yeah, let's get into the build. But before we do, I gotta ask you guys to like and subscribe, and go follow my TikTok if you want to show some more support. And now, anyways, let's begin off starting with the race. Now, as you guys can see, I did go Tyran. I went this for the feathered glider, as it does allow you to go faster and further while you're gliding. The race also gives you a 10 or 15%, I can't really remember, fall damage resistance. So it's really good if you somehow get lightning streamed, even ether barrage while you're airborne and you fall to your death. So having that extra resistance to fall damage will help a lot. However, you guys know I've been making cheese builds for a little minute now, and I found an item that completely negates that issue. It is the Tyran pendant. This thing is so good. I mean, if you drop from like any height, it'll go on cooldown for 2 minutes, which is nothing because you can just rejoin the server. And so unless you're constantly getting attacked in the same server and you're not leaving and rejoining to regenerate your Tyran pendant, it's just a free get out of a jail card, honestly. All right, next up, let's go over the stats, because they are really important, which is why I recommend you follow my build. But I mean, obviously you can make your own version of it. All right, like I said before, we're gonna go Tyran. I'm not gonna put on multifaceted because I imagine some of you guys don't have that. First off, this is no shrine of order. Like, you can make it as soon as you spawn in. And the stat order I went with was, I went 20, and where's Gilbert? I went 100 Gale and 30 agility, 25 and 55. And so let me go over each stat. So what the 20 heavy weapon does, it essentially just allows us to use the steel maul, and you can put the Kanabo crit and you can knock people in the void with it. It's super duper easy, and you'll also be able to get a talent called Bear Trap on this build, and this slows them down once you actually land your critical and they can't jump, and it's super good with that combination. So I highly recommend you grab it. But of course, if you want to put these stats into someplace else, you definitely can. Like I said, you can make your own versions of this build. This is just what I went because I thought of specific situations where these could prove useful. The 25 fortitude is mainly for condition runner, because again, like I said, the reason why I stopped at power 15 is so the build can void when in player combat at 50%. Because if you didn't know, once you're power 16 or higher, it does start going by percentage of your level. And if you're under power 16, you can void at 50% HP. When if you get low to chaser because you have such little HP because you're power 15, you can just run around in place and heal up while you're doing the fight. And the reason why I went 30 agility instead of 25 is so we can actually get arrow gliding, which makes us stay in the air so much longer. And this combined with the 100 Gale, it's so great. Now the 55 willpower, that is going to be for the talent Echoing Lunatic, and this is the main wipe thing. The infinite combat tag, yes, that comboed with the Ring of Curses, that is very powerful. But if they don't have a reason to passively be worrying for the life, then they're just gonna leave, and that is what Echoing Lunatic will do. It's gonna passively apply insanity, and that's what you want when you are chasing down these depth gankers. Now for my traits, all I did was go 6 vitality and 3 erudition, as I don't really use my mantras, and just in case I do have to void, I just want to be sure that Bone Keeper doesn't do a ton of damage, so I would just run these stats as well. Now for my boons, I would go Sly, and for my other boon, I went Scrapper just to make progression easier. And then for the second boom, I would go Gourmand. This is because there's a food item in the game that I'm not sure of. Let me go look right now, actually. Okay. See, this is what I was talking about, an odd meal that soothes your throat. I thought this worked for Ardor Scream. If it did, this would be stupid, but I mean, it just seems for taunt, fight command, and sing. Yeah, it doesn't work. Okay, so I wouldn't go Gourmand. I would just go Scrapper, how I did, or Survivalist. So you can, it's pretty easy against the internal gale, so you can just get out faster. Your flaw, I always go simple. I mean, all it does is just a knowledge reduction. I can't really tell about the XP reduction, so I would just trust me. The equipment, it really wouldn't matter. The one thing you do need is just going to be the Ring of Curses. Right here, but this will also spawn more mobs, so they won't be able to get health packs, and they're going to be attacking that, and they're going to be low because they don't receive health packs. because of this thing right here called the Brood Lord helmet. This is a thing that you need. I wouldn't say you need, but this is a really crucial thing, because if you want to stop a depth ganker, the number one thing they're going to do to heal is health packs, and you got to be able to eliminate those health packs with this helmet. The talent it does is, here you go, using Sing, Taunt, or Ardor Scream applies anti-heal for the duration of the move. And what this means is, even if they kill someone, like an actual player, they won't get a health pack. They kill a mob, but I mean, they're in player combat anyway, but let's just say they kill a mob and they get a health pack, they won't be able to Warrior's Respite. It's just going to keep them moving, and even if they do stand still, they got to worry about these mobs. I would highly recommend getting this. It's really easy to get. I mean, if you join the Discord server and ping me, I could convoy you over here. So yeah. Now the next thing you will need, pretty much everyone knows about this, is the Ascended, not the normal. You're gonna need the Ascended Outlaw Mask, and what this does is give you Destructive Yell talent. Your Ardor Scream now breaks campfires while increasing its range by 2 times. This is extremely good. This is extremely good because if we go over to Soulbreaker, get this talent, and then we scrolled all the way down to our, hold on, wait, let me delete this. We scroll all the way down to our Oath, and we see Soul Infusion, and it says your Ardor Screams are projected further. You can also Ardor Scream when your ether is only 40%, which is insane. So you don't have to wait that long after each scream. So you're stacking Destructive Yell and Soul Infusion for a maximum, well, 495 studs on your Ardor Scream. So it's just gonna be super duper annoying, and you're gonna be higher than everyone, and they can't even reach you. And even if they do reach you, they remove when you get Ardor Screamed and it throws you up for Glider. So you're gonna be perfectly safe up there. And if you do start fearing for your life, I mean, you can just fly away, how I did in my previous video. So yeah. Now some extra stuff I would recommend throwing on the build is these Master Thief's earrings, and I would recommend throwing on the Familiar Assassin armor, just because I'll get into this armor set later, but basically you just want to have a whole bunch of self on this build, because remember, you are going to be power 15 and you're not going to have the smallest set. Your set is actually going to be very, very large, but there's a way you can get into a power 20s base set with armor set that gives you 50% stealth and these Master Thief earrings. And you can even go one step further by getting a arms plate with stealth, but I decided to go something that gives me more HP, just so I can survive the Bone Keeper and ensure that I do not die. Now the mantras, I went super duper heavy on the PvE mantras, you know, Tornado, Twister Kicks, Gale Punch, Gale Trap, Astral Wind, and then I also went Wind Passage and Rhythm Advance. So off rip, I have 3 fall damage cancel, being Astral Wind, Wind Passage, and Rhythm Advance. So if I do get, let's say, Ether Barrage in the sky, I'll be able to save myself very, very easily. Just throw a couple blue gems on these due to our low ether, since we're only going 3 erudition, and we're chilling. And then you can even go 1-up by grabbing the Gale Wisp as well, and you'll have enough talents. And for the talents, actually just grabs, I would go Spectre Path, because again, this is PvE. That's just extra damage. You're not fighting anyone, and just go stuff that gives you HP and that would be useful for PvE, as you know, the Ardor Scream is what you're going to be using for PvP. And just like I said, the reason why we go the Familiar Assassin armor is because we get Bane. And as you can see, it makes you go super duper fast, and it gives you something cool, teleporting M1s. Like I was saying earlier, you can easily rejoin to reset the cooldowns. So you can essentially have a free speed boost every time you join the server, in case you get caught lacking on the ground. But more importantly, let me show you how overpowered these teleporting M1s are going to be in the depths. And as you can see, I literally just keep on canceling his mantras because I just kept on teleporting behind him. And now here's something even more broken. Your heavy uppercuts teleport you to them, and this leads to a free combo crit. Imagine this in the depths by the void. Like, that's a free kill every time. But yeah, I'm gonna end out the video here. I hope you guys enjoying this long form style content. If this video does good, and you know, I get subscribers, likes, all that from it, I'll continue to do more, definitely, with this some more ideas that I have in mind. Like, I mean, I can like do so many clips from verse 1 of me being on Daily Dose of Deepwoken, and just more trolling style content if you guys really like that. So yeah, be sure to join the Discord. Free giveaways, you know, giving away whistlings. If you never got one, join the Discord, enter the giveaway, and you might be able to get one. So yeah. All right, I'm Fravi, and peace.